I'll just switch over to the studio, and I can show you what it means to be able to deploy your own AI open source model and then chat to it. Give us a thumbs up or a hands up in the chat. Do you have a Web3 wallet? Do you have an Ethereum wallet, MetaMask, Phantom? So fantastic. So, you know, a huge percentage of people here have a Web3 wallet. And this is really, really powerful. So you can build an application, a business, and all you need is that Web3 wallet. You don't need your dad's credit card to be able to start using an AI service. You can spin something up just with that wallet. So this is a very simple example of an application. You can sort of see all the different open source models, similar to a decentralized Hugging Face. There's different sizes of the open source model. The bigger the parameter count, the more powerful cloud server you need to run it. So what we're going to do is select the 1.5 billion parameter model. Then when you go to select the server, we do have 10 servers available for people to use. You can use it for half an hour and just rotate through. You can also get some GPU credits and deploy onto a bigger and better server that has GPU, which basically means it runs that AI model a lot quicker. So thumbs up if you play games here, especially 3D graphics games. What GPUs do, they calculate huge amounts of compute and do it in parallel, versus a CPU, which sort of gets a task and then processes it and then gets another task and processes it. Maybe they might have like 8 CPUs so they can do multi-threading, but it's kind of slow when you're talking about AI. But when I talk about Skyscanner, it's similar to, say, Grab or Lazada or Uber, Airbnb. They take a lot of the services, it could be products, and then it lists them so you can see every product that you have available in real time, and then select the server that you want to use. So, and you sort of choose, you know, from up to 32 data center providers all around the world and get the best price. So do deploy this. So I'll select 30-minute free trial out of the 10 servers that are there for you. The other quick thing I wanted to talk about is OpenX AI is releasing an app store. So anything you build on OpenX AI, you can very quickly attach a smart contract to and start charging users. So this really does, it's exciting in terms of Web3. One of the big innovations OpenX AI has done is, you know, people with a Web3 wallet, they've purchased the server, they get this NFT that allows them to access the server. So there's no SSH into it, it's basically using Web3 to connect. The other one is when you go to build your application and charge for it, they've got smart contracts that are pre-made that allow you to charge a subscription. They might allow you to stake, and then from the rewards of staking, that goes to the app developer. There's also microtransactions where you might have an AI model that converts an image from real life image into a Ghibli image, like a cartoon, and you might charge 1 cent for that image. So people can do that with Web3. You can't do that with Web2. So like I said, it's very expensive. Most of the time you'd have to charge like $20 per month, $50 a month for some of these AI services. But when you talk about decentralized wholesale bare metal, low cost providers for hardware, then you also talk about open source models, no licensing because it's all the software stack's open source as well. You can really get the cost down for your application and start charging like 1 cent per use. So it really does open up new business models. And I think the minimum for a Visa transaction, you can't charge like 1 cent. So there is a minimum of like a couple of dollars. So it really does open up a lot of new business models when you combine Web3 and AI. So what we'll do is just decide later, and we'll hit deploy, and I'll just let that run. So it's deployed NixOS onto a bare metal operating system. It's installed Linux. It did it very quickly. I think it does it in like 1 or 2 minutes. It then spends some time downloading the 1.5 billion parameter models, a couple of gigs, 7 billion parameters, like 5 gigs. So it sort of goes up from there. It's installed that, it's installed the operating system, it's installed the packages required to run it. So this could be Python, it could be Next.js, JavaScript, It's installed all those application packages. Then it installs another package called Ollama, which is an open source framework. It's a backend framework that runs the LLM model, which, like I said, is DeepSeek R1. So it's a LLM or model management software, Openweb UI. And this is a front end. It's a chatbot, typical ChatGPT styled front end website, which talks to the back end Ollama. So Ollama is running in the background. So you can see here it's a service and it's running. And then if you go up to the Ollama model downloader, it's downloaded this model. So this one is only total 1.1 gig downloaded it. And it's done all that. And now what it means is I can go up here and go to app. So I've just opened a new tab, which is this tab. It's loading. You probably can't see what it's showing, but it's generated a new custom URL. I've opened the URL, which is this new tab. It's basically just showing me Openweb UI, announcements because it's a fresh installation. And then it's loaded up DeepSeek R1. So just like ChatGPT or some closed source model website, this is an open source model that only you control. So when you click deploy, it's locked to your computer, session and IP, and only you have control of this model for the next half an hour. So this whole server, the web cloud server, the operating system, the model, this chatbot is yours for half an hour. Obviously, if you want to deploy an app 24/7, then you'd pay that wholesale cheap rate and get a server. So yeah, let's test this out. So tell me about Philippines. What I will do is ask the chat here, give me a question to prove this is real demo. It's not like some fake thing I've created. So it's just running through some information about Philippines. Ooh, what's the future of the Philippines? This could be a bit of a spicy question. So what it's doing, it's running this open source model. It's got the chatbot front end. It's all open source. You can see all the source code as well. It's deployed it. And then we're just asking it questions. It's in this contained box that you can use for half an hour. There's 10 of them, so please go to the website, studio.openxai.org, and you can have a play yourself. Okay, so the future of Philippines looks bright, especially if the current economic trends, political developments, and infrastructure improvements are sustained and continued. Diverse economy, huge educated workforce, big adopter of technology and innovation, huge healthcare sector. Anyway, so this is a chatbot that you can control. It's open source. You can also upload, say, if you had some university textbook or something, you can, it's just popped up a little upload box. But basically, click this, you can upload files and then play around with, say, different text, have the chatbot read PDF files or images. You can even upload a selfie by the looks of it, so you capture. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. All right, cameras on, guys. All right, there's 133 other people without their camera. Oh, there's a guy with like a meme as the background. That's pretty cool. Hi all, great to see your faces. We don't have a webcam for one person. Apologies.
Smile. In 3, 2, 1.
Was that a guy with a motorbike helmet on? That was cool.
Yeah. So I would like to properly thank you guys for joining our vibe coding session tonight. And I would like to thank Start DOST for collaborating with us. And a big thank you to John Forfar for teaching and for bringing this opportunity to Philippines. Congratulations, everyone. And thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Salamat.
Salamat.